Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Star Wars Kanan, The Last Padawan, Issue 1. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple of updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 91, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are those exclusive comics. We got UFOlogy issue 1, and I feel like that's how you pronounce it, but who knows. Robin Hood ongoing issue 9. Wolf Moon issue 5. Graveyard Shift issue 4. Lady Killer issue 4. Batman Eternal issue 52. Earth 2 World's End issue 26. Future's End issue 48. No Mercy issue 1. And The Flash Season 0 issue 7. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 91, which is annotated. But let's talk about Star Wars Kanan, The Last Padawan, issue 1, written by Greg Weisman. I love Greg Weisman, love his writing, and also we just had an interview with him on Comic Frontline talking about Star Wars and this comic book, so be sure to check that out. So yeah, I was super excited to read this. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I didn't finish Star Wars Rebels. I've seen a couple of episodes here and there because of Greg Weisman. As you guys know, I'm just not a huge Star Wars fan. But I have found some Star Wars books I've liked from Marvel. Like Princess Leia. I felt like it was very new reader friendly. And also I've seen some of Star Wars Rebels, so I was like, I gotta pick this up. And it's Greg Weisman, so I gotta pick this up. So I was pretty excited to read it. So, really love the cover here. We get to see Depa, Caleb is his name here, and then it turns into Kanan. But very cool artwork. Love this cover. Let's see what's going on with story, though. So with this issue, we get to see the origins of Kanan, seeing him becoming a Jedi, and in Rebel, he doesn't really like being a Jedi, he doesn't like telling people about it. And this is during the Clone Wars, I'm pretty sure, and it's during a war. It's a lot of the issue is fighting, kind of learning as they go through this war. And the big cliffhanger, because again, most of the issue is about war and training. But by the end of the issue, we see there might be a betrayal right here. So there might be a betrayal. And that's pretty much the whole issue. First of all, I just want to talk about the artwork. I thought the artwork here was beautiful. Just the lightsabers, loved it. And fighting, too. I just want to get to some robot fighting, if I can find a page. Right here, just some great action scenes. So artwork was beautiful for the series. Now, story-wise, I felt like there wasn't so much of a hook for a non-Star Wars fan. If you're a Star Wars fan, you love Star Wars Rebels, this is the book for you, and I could tell it is. There's a lot of background on Caleb. He's an interesting character, and then you have his mentor, Depa, and you can see it's in the mix of the Clone War. So if you've been watching Star Wars for all your life, you like the animated shows, I think this is the series for you. For me, though, it wasn't as new reader friendly, and that disappointed me a little bit. I loved the action again. I liked him training, but the ending didn't mean as much to me. The betrayal, the actual Clone War didn't mean as much. And I kind of wish there was a little more explanation on the Star Wars movies, which again, I can't expect for every Star Wars book as a new reader, but I felt like I delved into a world a little bit too much, but at the same time, I liked the characters. So, overall, I'm going to give Star Wars Kanan, I'm going to give Star Wars Kanan, The Last Padawan, 3.5 stars. I thought it was a pretty interesting book, but I think I would have been hooked a little bit more if I was a Star Wars fan. But I will get the next issue. I know this is a 5-issue arc. I do want to try this totally out because, again, I really like Weisman's writing, and it had a pretty interesting cliffhanger, so I will be getting the next issue. But I do think you have to be more of a hardcore Star Wars fan to enjoy this a bit than new readers picking it up. So that's my opinion on Star Wars Kanan. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later.